Okay, so we're reading Porphyria's Lover by Robert Browning. Remember that in every single line we read, there is a question and there is a drama. The rain set early into night. The rain set early into night. Have you seen the tonight? How it's being written? Tonight. It's just for the meter actually he's using. The rain set early into night. It's saying that it rained today, but it started to rain today a bit earlier. What does it suggest? No. What does it suggest? Does it mean that every single day, at every night, there is a probable raining, but today it started what? Early tonight. Now you ask yourself, when something all on a sudden starts a bit earlier, what comes in your mind? A bit fear. Something that every single day, like it rains every single night, okay, at 9 p.m. But all on a sudden, today it started raining at 6 p.m. How will you feel now? A bit excited. No, not excited. It's meaning that, why is it happening? Like for 1 month, it's raining, like it started raining at 9 p.m. But today it's raining at what? 6 p.m. Why is it happening? What's wrong with this? And now this is the thing. It's meaning that something strange is going to happen next. It's giving you the suspicious feeling something is going to happen next. Mr. Aryan, write down the name of the poem, Porphyria's Lover. Check the spelling and then take notes. Make the habit of taking notes. The sullen wind was soon awake, in towed the elm tops down for spite, and did its oars to vex the lake. I listened with heart fit to break. Who is talking here? The speaker. Who is this speaker? Good. It's really good that you mentioned Porphyria's Lover. You don't mention the lover. You mention what? Porphyria's Lover. Good. He's the guy who is speaking. And he's saying that today's environment, and look, it's a bit gothic environment. Why? It's kind of like thunderstorm is going on, it's raining hard, and it's saying like the lake that you're seeing, the lake, I'm saying it's something, it's becoming like vex. Vex means what? Ferocious. That means the water is having a bit, kind of like tornado feeling in the water. And then, I listened with heart fit to break. Interesting. It's not saying, look at this line. I listened with heart. It's meaning what? I listened with heart fit to break. It's meaning what? You're preparing your heart. You're fitting your heart. It's going to break some later on. Something is going to happen to you. And you're saying that what? I'm fitting my heart. It's meaning you're preparing your heart. Hey, heart, listen to me. You're going to break right now. Be careful. Okay? So this is the message. It's not saying that I listened with heart fit to break. When gliding in Porphyria's strait, who came right now? Opening the door. It's something all of a sudden. It's raining hard outside, and Porphyria somehow get in. Where did she get in? Into the room. Straight she shut the cold out and the storm, and then she just stopped the door, closed the door, and say, "Oh, fine." And kneeled and made the cheerless grate blaze up and all the cottage warm. And look, all of a sudden, what did she do? It's something like, why was she? That's not the question. But she got in, and all just being hurried, she started just lighting up the cottage. It's lighting up the fire so that you feel warm. Do you understand the fire? Because you find that in abroad or especially in the fireplace, there is a warming place for you so that you lit up the fire and you can have some warmth. And this is what? Gliding in, she just, having no conversation with her lover, she started what? Warming the fire. So that, when do you do that? When you get to the house and you start working, imagine yourself. When you are late for the night at home, you know that your mom and father is going to have a rebuttal with you. What do? The very first thing?
The things they like.
Things they like to. And you open the door and you start reading. Right? Because why? Because you want to hide something. Something strange happened with you, and probably you did a crime, and you want to what? Hide something. So what did Porphyria do? Why is she doing like that? Having no conversation at all, she all on a sudden, she did what? Lit up the fire and saying that, look, I'm so dedicated for you. Huh? Okay, now let's read it up. Which done, she rose and from her form withdrew the dripping cloak and shawl. And now she started just opening the cloak. You understand what is the meaning of the cloak? Cloak means, cloak means a long dress, or what do you say, gown sort of things. Withdrew the dripping cloak and shawl money hoche the thing that you say, and laid her soiled gloves by, and she just untied the gloves because it got wet, and look at the dress of the female during that time. What do you think? What was the dress? It was absolutely a modern dress, a long dress, and even a gloves, and a hat also. You see that, and a shawl also. Whatever it is. You see the dress code? And even though time has changed, that they start wearing mini skirts. Withdrew the dripping cloak and shawl and laid her soiled gloves by, untied her hat and let the damp hair fall. And this is what the women do, open the hair so that the man gets impressed. But look, this guy's not going to be impressed, because he already said to you, I listened with heart fit to break. He already said, I'm preparing my heart to break today. And today you'll be having a heartbreak too. Don't worry. So it doesn't matter if you open your hair like this or hair like this. I'm not going to be impressed today. And then he said, and last, she sat down by my side and called me. And what did she do? She sat down by your side. It's meaning, hey, hello, sorry. I was late today. At last, she sat down by my side and called me. When no voice replied, she put my arm about her waist. It's something like I didn't reply at all. When she said, she called my name. But it said something like she called my name. She could have said that she called me. But it says what? Name. Disrespect. How did you call my name? You have to say me in some other names. Right? She sat beside me. Okay, fine. Look, underline this and call me. When no voice replied, and says what? No voice replied. Meaning what? Porphyria's lover didn't make a single sound. No sound at all, just hearing. And because at Porphyria, what is she doing right now? She wants to change the environment, because she understood that the environment is getting so difficult right now. And it's a metaphorical meaning actually. When Porphyria glided in and she lit up the fire, it's meaning that Porphyria is firing herself actually. It's a literal meaning, metaphorical meaning, that Porphyria is lighting up the fire for herself. Because he already decided what he's going to do today with Porphyria. Now, no voice replied. She put my arm about her waist. And because out of love, Porphyria is saying, hey, sorry, just took the arm to the waist. But look, the mind is not going to change. And made her smooth white shoulder bare. And she did something like that. It's a bit romantic right now. You can feel it. She just bared and said that, come on, lay down here. Don't mind. Sorry for being late today. But it's not going to change, by the way. And all her yellow hair displaced. And look at the word again. And stooping made my cheek lie there. Are you familiar with this word, stooping? Yes. Have you heard this word before? Where? In the My Last Duchess. And again, he come up with this word. You see, and stooping made my cheek lie there. And it says in what? he took the chick, she took the chick of the Porphyrius lover and said that, come on, you come here. Chick lie there. It's meaning that doing like this, okay? And it's okay. And it's stooping. The word he used is stooping, meaning that he became so courageous. She became so courageous and doing like that. But look, he doesn't like it at all. And it spread over all her yellow hair, murmuring how she loved me. And she started confessing me, you know what? I love you a lot. She too weak for all her heart's endeavor to set its struggling passion free from pride and vainer ties dissever and give herself to me forever. And the way she started loving is something like Porphyria is saying you that, look, I love you forever. It's saying that the girl is absolutely confessing her love for Porphyria's lover. But passion sometimes would prevail, nor could tonight's gay fist restrain. And saying, but look, Porphyria's lover is saying what? But passion sometimes would prevail, nor could tonight's gay fist restrain. A sudden thought of one so pale, for love of her all in vain. It's meaning that Porphyria's lover is saying that all the love that I have for her is in vain. It's going to be destroying today. I'm going to just call it an end. It's meaning that he has already planned something for her. So she was come through wind and rain. Be sure I looked up at her eyes. And how did she come actually? Through what?
Wind and rain.
Wind and rain. And Porphyria's lover is making a bold statement here and saying that be sure I looked up at her eyes. Where did he look? At the eyes. Why at the eyes? So that he can see how Porphyria is feeling for him. And look, how is she feeling? Happy and proud. How is Porphyria feeling? At last I knew Porphyria worshipped me. And then I came to know what? Porphyria what? Worship me. This is another problem of that Victorian era. Women used to take man as something like they used to worship them. It's meaning that second god they have. Surprise made my heart swell, and still it grew. Again, do you know this word? This grew. I gave commands.
Yes.
Right? Again it says what? Again grew. Huh? And still it grew while I debated what to do. And he says that, you know what, I'm just debating what to do because when I looked at her eyes, I found that she loves me a lot. She worships me. She is someone genuine for me. But still, I debated myself, what to do? What should I do with her today? Because he has already got a plan in his head for her. Should he change the plan? Looking at her eyes, something like, it's just something like bewildering whom? Porphyria is bewildering Porphyria's lover with the eyes. And then says, that moment she was mine fair, perfectly pure and good. I found a thing to do, and all her hair in one long yellow string I owned 3 times her little throat around, and I strangled her. I don't know what did you understand by this, but later on I'll be saying you something. Oh, okay. It's something like, so Porphyria was basically, they two were sitting together, okay? They were sitting together like this, both of them. And Porphyria's shoulder was like that, and the lover was like here, okay? And because he has already decided that he's going to take the revenge today. But what kind of revenge, we don't know. And why he has to take the revenge, we don't know. Later we'll understand why did he took the revenge. What he did actually is something like psychopath, absolutely. He did what? He took the hair of the Porphyria, okay, from 2 sides, and he strangled her here 3 times and killed her. And that's why he said, while I debated what to do, that moment she was mine fair, perfectly pure and good. I found a thing to do, and all her hair in one long yellow string I owned 3 times her little throat around, and strangled her. No pain felt she. I'm quite sure she felt no pain. He killed And he said, I know that she loved it. She felt no pain at all. Now, you people are just calling him psycho all of a sudden. Wait on. You people are too quick to judge, by the way. And strangled her. No pain felt she. I'm quite sure she felt no pain. As a shut bird that holds a bee, I wearily opened her lids again, loved the blue eyes without a strain. And see the what? When she's no more, I opened the eyes, and I got it like the eyes are smiling at me. Oh, she loves me. And I untightened next the dress. It's meaning that then I untied it. It's meaning that, okay, now be cool. About her neck, her cheek once more, blushed bright beneath my burning kiss, and he kissed her. Oh, you know what? Now you look good, pretty. I propped her head up as before, only this time my shoulder bore her head, which drops upon it still, the smiling rosy little head, so glad it has its utmost will, that all it is scorned at once is flayed, and I, its love, am gained instead. Porphyrious love, she guessed not how, her darling one, wish would be heard. What was his wish? And thus we sit together now. And all night long we have no stirred. আমরা 1 মিনিটের জন্য কেউ নাড়ার শব্দ করিনি. And yet God has not said a word. Even God has said it's okay. This is what he feels actually. But look, there's an interesting imagery that comes in the poem, but I think none of you are getting it. Let me make you understand. Okay, so are you done by this? This is what in English this is done. এবার আপনাদেরকে একটু বাংলায় বুঝাই, তাহলে আপনারা মনে হয় বুঝতে পারবেন কি হয়েছে আসলে। হ্যাঁ, কেউ চান পরফেরিয়া হইতে আজকে? Okay, ঠিক আছে। Okay, can you stop the recording? Thank you so much. Okay.